Alright guys, so my mom brought over more paintings for us. I did sort these out with her so I know what's in here. And some of them I wasn't expecting. Quite a few of them I wasn't expecting. But I do know what's in here this time. I, however, know as much as you guys know if I show you this. That's all I looked at. So we're going to start with the double-sided, and I think this is another double-sided. So boat with some tweezers. Again, they're the thinner tweezers, but they're still tweezers. And then this one, yeah, it is another double-sided. But at least it was shipped like this. This is how a double-sided should be shipped, not like this. Honestly, I think this is how all diamond paintings should be shipped, but like I've said, double-sided is more important than it is with the poured glue. The poured glue can't lift off the canvas the same way this can, or stretch the same way this kind of create pockets, so it sucks when they're just folded around the drills like that. But this one, and okay, I think this is tape here keeping it on, but the tape isn't touching the canvas. The tape is a completely separate layer that was tucked in to this layer and wrapped around. So, her name was Bling Diamond and Nails. Now it's Diamond Crafts and Crochet, I think. This is what she'd want. This is what she's talking about with not putting the tape on them, but still having a way to tightly wrap them. That's how these things should be wrapped. Now this is perfect. There's no marks from rubber bands. There's no tape that possibly rips it. So, whatever company this is, even though it's a double-sided, I am pleased with how that was shipped. This, though, I am not as pleased with. Look at all those little bags just thrown in this big bag. And you can see what the lady looks like. Another absolutely gorgeous lady. Kind of like coral seascape. She is a 40 by 80. So, how many of you guys feel like opening 28 311 bags? Or 25 939 bags? 16, 19, 11. Yeah. So I'm going to have to rebag this because there's no way this is going to store nicely. I'm sorry about all the noise from me moving this bag around, but I am going to have to rebag that. There's no way that'll store nicely. But this is gorgeous. There's no wrinkles. Look at this. No wrinkles whatsoever. Perfect canvas. So, of course I buried my spatula, or whatever you want to call it again. Part of me hates the idea of straining this out because it's so nicely wrapped around the roller. I'm, you know, liking the idea of possibly just leaving it around the roller. And you see how this bubbles up because of the folds to go around the roller. But I want to see it and I want to show it to you guys. So it does come in 2 pieces. I kind of wish it just came in like 4 pieces like this or something. If they were going to do a small piece like that, cut this into like another 2 pieces for me. Or at least 2 pieces like that. Just get it all pre-cut for me so I could just rip one section down. I mean, that's not how I normally diamond paint. I normally diamond paint across the section. But I wouldn't mind turning these into squares and just diamond paint a square. Oh. So yeah, you got these nice corals up here. She is a round, isn't she? No, she's a square. She's a square, guys. I didn't realize she was a square, but nice. I noticed that these were squares. It's like, okay, is she just done in that style or is she a square? She's a square. So you got symbols and letters. Your chart over here. Doesn't say how many colors on here, but there's definitely a decent number of colors there. The glue smell isn't as bad on this one as some of the other double-sided adhesives I opened recently. But now I just gotta try to not accidentally stick her to herself. And look at her, guys. Sadly, am I right in saying she's also stretched? I feel like this is elongated. I feel like it should, again, be a bit shorter. Like maybe instead of a 40 by 80, she should have been a 40 by 70. I've noticed that with quite a few of these paintings, honestly. It seems like they like going for the by 80s when they should go for like the by 70s or, you know, so on. But look at that girl, guys. I have got so many beautiful ladies lately. Look at her. So pretty. And she came shipped the way she should be coming shipped. So Temu is now doing quite a bit more double-sided adhesive. Used to be I couldn't find a double-sided adhesive on their site. Now I have got 2 in one order. And I wonder if they came from the same company. I'm gonna have to try to look that up because this is shipped right. This is perfect. Other than the drills. And this, you can see where there's an indent here. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the tape. You know, like, if you could trust the post office to ship this way without bending it, then this probably wouldn't be too bad. But you can't trust the post office to ship without bending it. So putting it around a roller like this is a really, really good idea. All right, I am not actually going to open the rest of this bottom of this painting, because I roll it up like this anyway. If I'm working on it at my desk, I will have it rolled around the roller like this and have this pinned to my board. So I'm actually going to leave this bottom rolled and not even look at the bottom of the painting. And I'm going to roll this back up. I am not rolling this as tightly as they rolled it. So anyway, we put it down here. Get this plastic piece put here, and then we go like this, and that is kind of how they did it, but they obviously had it rolled tighter. And I'm just going to leave her like that. I'm going to try her. Because the only square I've liked was a double-sided adhesive. So I'm going to try a double-sided adhesive square. So we're on to our second double-sided adhesive. Again, I wonder if they're from the same company, because that one was around a roller and was nice. This one's folded. So because this one wasn't around a roller, I am not putting it back around a roller. Oh, this one comes pre-bagged too. Oh, and they have that little bit of double-sided tape here. I don't know if that's to fix your canvas or to try to use in your multi-place or what. But some companies have started giving that. It looks like we have the canvas number here. This DP810250X70, 24 colors. I'm guessing the 24 stands for 24 colors. We got a very pretty color palette. So we're gonna straighten this one out, show you guys what we're working with. It looks like its cover sheet's also one piece. So I'm guessing they're not the same company, which means there's a few companies now doing double-sided on Temu. Also, the way the code said Temu on the other one doesn't on this one and stuff, I'm leaning towards not the same company. Oops. Sorry, I was pulling the tape up. When you pull this up, sometimes you have to be careful you don't get under the tape here and pull the tape up. This tape just wants to come with the cover sheet. Every time I go here and start pulling it, it's trying to take the tape off the canvas. I just ripped it. Okay, I just ripped the cover sheet. It did not want to let go of the tape. The tape wanted to stay with it instead of with the canvas. Which means I shouldn't have a problem with my drills sticking to it. I mean, that's the nice thing with double-sided, is the stick on it is good enough that you can't normally move your drills. Once you put them down, they're down. Which is why some people don't like it, because if you don't put your drills down correctly, oh well. You're not moving it unless you rip it off with some tweezers and place it back down. You can't slide it. Can you guys see the kitties? Gorgeous lions. Lions. Tigers, sorry. Alright, you guys, difficult to show you, but you got what I'm assuming should be a mommy, daddy, and a baby. We have 24 colors. You do got dummy circles, you do got symbols. This one looks rather chaotic to me again. I don't know how I feel working on it, but right now I'm overwhelmed by the random symbols, letters, and the dummy circles. So, ah, shit. Ah. Alright, so with this one, we'll have the two double sides out of the way. And again, you can see here where I'm hoping this glue doesn't keep a bend in it because the canvas was bent. So, go ahead and flatten this sheet out. Flip it over and do it again. Yep, the tape's coming off the canvas again. I've been tempted to try to pull the tape off and put double-sided, or I've been tempted to try to pull the, oh, I ripped it again. I've been tempted to try to pull the tape off and put some like diamond dot adhesive on one of these canvases, see how well the tape rips off and how well I can change it to poured glue. I don't think I would try that on a big one like this, unless it goes well on a smaller one, but I have been tempted to do that because I've heard of somebody doing so. I don't think I've watched the video, but I think there's a video on YouTube somewhere of somebody doing so. But they are gorgeous tigers. Again, I don't think there was anything anywhere that labeled it as a double-sided. So I don't know if the seller only does double-sided. I don't know if these are the same seller. I don't know if they tell you. And if I get to look that stuff up before posting the video and I remember to put it in here, I'll put it in here. But that's this one. It's a 50 by 70. Alright, this next one, I got her in a different size. Her face was stretched. They finally have her in a size where her face shouldn't be stretched, so I had to get her. Sadly, they don't have the other one out yet. I really want them to release the other one because I want both of them in the same size. I want to bring my other one down to show you a comparison, but I'm not going to go through dealing with that right now. So I will do a separate comparison video of her compared to the stretched out version of her. But I've been looking at this painting for years. And she comes pre-bagged. Ooh, look at those reds and those blues, browns, purples. It looks like that's going to be our canvas number. Yep, JX061 40 by 70. I think the other one was a 30 by 70. So you can see how she has a nice face. The other one's face was, you know, about this big. And then that means it was stretched down to here. So it's like, you know, it was stretched. A lot of you guys told me you didn't think it was that bad. I didn't like it. I requested a refund on those for the product not being what it was advertised. Because the picture didn't show it stretched. The picture showed it like this. This is what it should look like. But it was stretched. So I requested a refund for that one. And then I finally found this one on there. And it's like, yes, please, thank you. And now they also have her on there in a 50 by 100. I think two different sellers have her in a 50 by 100. I don't need a 50 by 100. The 40 by 70 should be big enough for me. But now I just need the other one that's facing the other way. Like I said, I think there's actually more than just these two. I think there was like 3 or 4 Indians like this I was looking at. And they are very different photos. Like this one's like a natural photo. The other one kind of has like some empty space, you know, to suggest the rest of the feathers and stuff like that. That red mask is going to be red based off those drills. This is going to be so gorgeous. I am happy I finally got her with a nice round face. So, little patches of everything. Kind of has some dummy circles for some areas, but there's no lines around them. They're just like, you can kind of see that there's a darker blue circle in that blue patch. And then you got these A's. Hopefully the skin is a good color. If the skin's a good color, then I like the canvas. I will have to do a comparison video for you guys though, showing you guys the stretched one compared to this one. And I will do that when I get that box down to put this one in to flatten. Because that's why I don't feel like doing it right now, is I have a bunch I have to put in there to flatten, but I have to log them, and so it's not just, oh, I'll just grab the box down. It's like there's stuff on top of it that has to go in it. I don't want to put them in it till they're logged. So I just don't want to mess with it and move stuff around and then get confused on what is logged and what isn't logged. But she is gorgeous. And I don't know if the 50 by 100 would be stretched or would be fine. I feel like that would be stretched. I feel like a 50 by 100 would be stretched because that's like, what, 4 numbers in between, and this one's only like 3 numbers in between. And then the other one was like 2 numbers in between, and that was stretched. So I feel like that might be stretched again, but I'm not buying that one to find out because I don't want that one. So anyway, get her in a 40 by 70. Very pretty. Alright, this is the last of the larger canvases. This one is really pretty. I didn't know my mom was going to get it for me though. She didn't tell me she was buying it for me. I still have it in my card and everything else, but I had to have it. Like, purple, hello? Dragon! The electricity, like, yes please. I need it. This is one of those few that I saw. It's like, I need that. I need that nice purple scheme, purple dragon. Like, everything is a purple hue. So, it's one of the few paintings. It's not just like, oh, I like that one, or that one would be nice. If I don't get it, oh well. My mind's like, I really, really hope I can get that one. I really want that one. And sometimes those paintings don't turn out to be as nice as we want, but other times, nice stick. Other times they do. But I don't see a lot of purple diamond paintings, and purple is my favorite color. And then on top of that, I've never seen a pretty much pure purple tone painting like this. Like, I have blue tone paintings, I have green tone paintings, but a lot of my paintings I thought were going to be more purple are like a purple pink combo. So we'll see how this looks when I look at the drills, but I think I'm seeing quite a bit of purple. I am seeing some pink, but so far I'm not disappointed with what I see. We got a 60 by 40. Again, I just say the smallest number first. I don't care if the canvas is this way or this way. I am not entering it in this way and the other way. Like, nope, it's a 40 by 60. So we got 20 colors. NBWZH. JI's, L's. Decent drill field. They're all in random order. That is a gorgeous dragon. Look at that. My mouse pad's a dragon kind of like that, but nothing like that at the same time. Somebody wrote the code on it with a permanent marker, it looks like. LP721. And purples. Purples, kind of like a purple. One's getting more towards the pink. Gray, blue, black, pink. This is like a dark reddish purple. That one's kind of like a pinkish purple. Same with that one. Some more purple there. A little bit of brown, a little bit of gray. Nice color palette for me. So, I am very happy with my purple dragon. And those red eyes, or red eye, you only see one side of the face. That red eye is definitely going to be rhinestones. It is interesting, he has a really thin neck. Like you see, this is the horn coming from the head. This is the neck here. I feel like this neck should actually fill into the horn right here. I feel like this should all be neck. I feel like this is like a chunk taken out of his head. Like, I feel like that all should be head there. Which I could put this all in the darker color when I do the painting, because it definitely to me looks like this and this are too close together. So I should put the head out to here. But like, also with that, like this weird thing, is it a wing or is it just like some random design? Same with these, are they wings or just random designs? Again, I'm pretty sure it's an AI image, so it's like not the perfect picture of it, but it is pretty and I had to have it. Alright, with that, we'll go on to these two. These are from an artist. I have a few paintings from this artist. Again, I don't know if she does any paintings for premium companies, but I know that her art is all over the diamond painting stuff. And I think they're pretty pictures, so I'd like to work on them. I think artists should get paid, but I'm also not against the idea of, I want it in this size, I can't get in this size anywhere. I want the image in a diamond painting because I like it and I want to work on it or want to hang it up in a diamond painting. They don't sell it in a diamond painting, so I'm going to get it in a diamond painting. So I am like understanding of both sides of that copyright stuff. Not a neat cut, but you can see that corner there from the painting next to it where it was cut crappily. So, cutting off that red line so it fit in my book. The book doesn't have much extra space to accommodate this overage from another painting. And I could cut this with some of the scissors that have that scallop design or whatever to it. That's supposed to make it non-fray. I have those. I mean, I use them for sewing though. I don't know if I want to use them on this. Although I have like 3 pairs, so I probably could sacrifice a pair to work on canvases. But I haven't. I just have these scissors here, so that's what I'm using. Okay, this red here. Lips and eyeshadow. Got it. So we'll start with the blue girl. And then we'll move over to the green girl. I opened these two because they're from the same artist and they are quite similar paintings. You okay, Thor? You okay, bud? You okay? Okay. He's alright. Alright, sorry about that. Dog had some little like sneezing or whatever you call that attack. He's fine. Alright. So we have this lady, 30 by 40. Again, this red part doesn't matter because the book allows for a bit of room at the top. So I don't cut that off, I just cut the sides off. And then we have 23 colors. Look at that drill field, nice drill field. Gorgeous lady. Really blue headdress. And as you would suspect, quite a bit of blues. There's quite a bit of pinkish colors. Hopefully her skin doesn't look like this, but because that's the colors I see are quite pink, and I'm guessing that's the skin. That scares me a little. Next, the green girl. Again, if I can remember to look up the artist's name, I will put it in the video or in the description or something like that. But it's the same artist that did the painting of the girl with the cats and the girl with the koi and all those other ones. The girl with the bunny mask. So 21 colors. Again, nice clear drill fields. Hopefully those eyes turn out nicely. Hopefully the skin's a nice color. So, green, blue, green, cream, white, greens, reds, blues. So the blue is going to be the hair, I'm guessing. The white for the flowers. I thought she was way more green, but looking at this, she's a pretty mixed red color, blue color, green color. Alright, next one. This is kind of like another Day of the Dead, De los Muertos thing. She has a lot of dark to her. Down here, looks like it's just going to be like almost all blacked out. So, reds, purples, blues, grays, creams. There's quite a bit of black in there. Doesn't want to look. So I think she looks pretty. Hopefully she looks pretty. Okay, stick. I got 4 more, it looks like. So, got 18 colors, a very clear drill field. I don't see any issue working on this. That looks nice. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of blacked out here, where I think I wish at least like this one or something kind of ran up more often for like the strands of hair. She's pretty though. Almost think she'd be a better oval painting. Oh, I was wrong about how many I have left. We'll go with this one. Similar to the last one. Bags, thick 3-placer. Pre-bagged and labeled. And nice colors. Alright, sorry, we had an interruption. Back to looking at this other De los Muertos lady. Again, I need more males, because we have that one skeleton-like male, but I don't have really any males to go with my females. So like I said, she's similar to the last one, but at the same time completely different. This is also a thicker, waxier feeling piece of plastic. I don't know why, but like I'd say it has like a waxier feel to it, kind of like a candle, which putting wax on these is a bad thing, but it's still a plastic and not a wax paper, so that's fine. But this is the other one. They're completely different, but you get the De los Muertos type thing is the similarity. So again, now the bird's going crazy. You have 24 colors, a lot of color blocking in black. The face is really pretty. A lot of color blocking in black, and then her skin looks blue. So it's a little weird, but she's nice. Drill field is very clear. I really like the drill field. Sorry about that. Told the bird to be calm and quiet by feeding him. I don't want to feed him for being loud because I don't want him to learn being loud equals food, but he needed food. I just fed the dogs on our last break and didn't feed him because he hadn't asked for it yet. Anyway, again, another dark lake one, skull type lady. This is a 3 set that all look quite similar. Like, I think the majority of what changes is her head position. Like this one, she's kind of facing forward. The other one's a little more sideways. And then there's the third one. The third one I don't like as much as the other two. This was my favorite of the 3. The other one I thought was pretty good. And then there was the one that I didn't care for as much. So she has 24 colors. Again, a very clear drill field. There's small patches of colors, no really large patches. 1 is 1, 8 is 8, then 9 starts A, and it goes in alphabetical order. There's this lady. She's also pretty. Hopefully she turns out. You have the blue eyes here. And her drills don't have her coat on it. So you got whites, creams, grays, kind of pinkish colors. Wow, YZ4. YZ4. Very few paintings have short codes like that. Like, I have one that's like a D12 or something like that as a code. Alright, and then these two also go with one that I've already opened, and I think are the rest of the set. And then yes, if you notice, I have something else to show you over there. Was Thumper. So this is the Bambi. Either way, you got Bambi, Thumper, and the skunk. Please let me know the skunk's name. It's the only skunk I can think of, Stinky Le Pew, but I'm guessing maybe this goes to the Bambi world and is a different one than that. I don't know. I will say that the Bambi one I wish they did a little bit different. If you notice, look how big the skunk looks. And I feel like Thumper looks big like that too. Whereas the deer looks like it's the smallest. And you see all the space over here. All the space down here, over here, up here. We could have expanded him out, even if that meant some of this pink color here and this green color here got cut off on the edges. Even without it being cut off, you see how it is here? I have like 5, 6 rows over here, 3 rows over here of white that I could have bumped this color to the edge like it is over here. So the Bambi, I think, is the most disappointing of them because it is the smallest image. Also, these look like they have a bigger white border, so they're smaller still in that aspect, I'm assuming. We will measure that. So yeah, it's a 22.5 instead of the 25. And we're looking at 32.5 instead of 35. And that's the same measurements for the skunk, I'm pretty sure too. Looking at their borders, they're the same size. Alright, sorry about that, the dog wanted out. So we have 20 colors. And you got the Bambi. I mean, the drill area looks decent. I just wish that he was bigger. I don't know why it looks like they left too much white on this picture when they put it in here. They should have cropped this part of the picture out and then put it in here. And I personally think that the 30 by 40, again, why tell me all of this camera size when this white size could be leaving me with a picture that's 20 or leaving me with a picture that's 25 or 22 in this case. Like, changes my size of my picture so much that just few rows change quite a bit of how much detail you can have. So for Bambi we have browns, creams, greens, basically what you would expect, I'd assume. And now onto the skunk. Again, you can tell by the amount of white border here that the skunk was measured better to this. I don't know what happened with the Bambi, why it's so much extra white border around it, why it was a smaller image pasted on here than these guys. I wanted the set, but the Bambi doesn't look like he fits the set because of the extra white it has on and how small it looks. And that Bambi probably could fit in a 20 by 30. Actually, you know what? Let's check it. Let's go the end of the color, so about here. So yeah, I could put a 20 right here. And then we'll go to the very top of the color here. And the bottom of the color here. 20 by 30. So the actual picture that we want is only a 20 by 30. Which, like I said, sucks because look at how much extra white you have all the way around that you could have blown this up to not have that much white. Skunk is decently done though. Still a lot of white here. I like that purple V and U there. Got all the W's. Hopefully the highlights are a good highlight to make it look better, but I think that looks decent. That's what I expected. And a lot of white cream colors, gray, blue, a little bit of purple type colors in there. again about what it looks like. Actually, I didn't see the black I expected. And then the last thing I was going to show you is they now have rhinestones on Temu. I think there was 3 different ones, and apparently my mom got the Cry 2, not the Cry 1. So, got some different color rhinestones here. This is 600, 3,811, 727, 444. I don't know what the color makeup was of each pack, but I'm pretty sure there was 2 different packs. So, just wanted to show you guys that they do have these now. If you like the idea of these for eyes or coloring up like some buttons or some like extra detail. I know a lot of people use ABs for stuff like that. I like using these for eyes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I mean, nice. Why couldn't this be bigger like that? I mean, I know it's a bigger animal, so in the same size photo it's always going to look smaller, but you can tell this is in fact smaller. Like I said, it's a 20 by 30 that you really want to drill, because all this is just blank, whereas this one is stretched out to almost the top and the bottom. And if it's stretched out anymore this way, it'd probably make it look stretched. So they did right with this one. And then we have Fat Lady, the 2 De los Muertos type ladies, the 2 pretty flower ladies, and then of course we had my purple dragon, my nice Indian, and the 3 tigers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these. Hopefully you guys have a nice day, night, and morning. Hopefully your day, night, and morning continues to go well. Hopefully you get some of your diamond paintings done, and I definitely will have more videos for you.